Breaking news, my wonderful people. It's happening. Delisting my name from Labour Party's PAC is welcome development. Ex-army spokesman Enenche reveals, although with tears. This is the same person who said what happened at Lekki was a Photoshop. And later massive confession came out from him saying, I am truly, sincerely sorry. What I said, the way I behaved with all that happened to people's children, to Nigerians, youth, it's a shame on me because thinking about it, I feel very shameful for my actions. Because the truth of the matter is, I was only obeying the army code, doing as I was told, even though it was wrong. Now I just pray sincerely that this man, nothing happens to him, because whether you like it or not, he has just returned everything. He has just opened a can of worm. And if this is a proper country, like for instance, overseas, you see that even someone that is dead, yes, and did something before. I've heard of cases that they will revisit that case. And the person was dead. They gave the person some honors and all that, and they will withdraw it. We're talking about something happened in the 60s. Something happened in the 60s, and they will withdraw it saying he did not deserve it because when he was so, and so, he did not keep the trust that was given to him. Do you get what I mean? So it's a different ball game altogether. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Delisting my name from the Labour Party's PAC is a welcome development. Ex-Army spokesman Enenche says amidst tears. Former Army spokesman Major General John Enenche, retired, has described the delisting of his name from the Presidential Advisory Council PAC of the Labour Party LP as a good development, adding that he was not purchased by the actions or treated at all. In fact, I think it's what I deserve, he said. He made a comment while granting an interview on Cries TV where he attributed a call for his removal to lack of adequate information on the NSAS information, to which he spoke without true knowledge. He insisted on the need for strategic information to younger Nigerians on the October 11, 2020 alleged killings of unknown protesters at the Lekki toll gate. Recall that Enenche had been facing backlash from the alleged role he played during the NSAS in Lagos State. The former army spokesman, who said he was encouraged by his exit from the campaign council, added he looks forward to a Nigeria that the economy will be good. In Nigeria that I will not sit down and be getting phone calls for support. One that children can be empowered. One that there is hope. This is what Peter Obi stands for, and that's why I believe so much in him. One also that the upcoming generation will know that you don't need to know someone before you go forward. He added, in Nigeria that you know that if you want to go out for anything, it is on merit. A Nigeria that you know that things will be done properly and not because of where you're from. A Nigeria where equality is distributed and there's equal distribution of our resources as it should be. A Nigeria where children will begin to look at that and be empowered to work and to do the right thing. A Nigeria where there is no corruption. While lamenting that corruption has since become a norm in Nigeria, the retired Major General said he was convinced that remain in the party he was convinced that to remain in the party and support his presidential candidate and vice presidential candidate Peter Obi for the 2023 general election is what I should do. The ex-minister image maker equally berated the reason for pitching his tent, with the oppositions insisting that the Labour Party flag bearer stands out among the other contenders and he sees him helping Nigeria to become better. Hence my stand with him. 17 years I was commanding officer at Onitsha before I became a governor. The moment he came, he came to the barrack and called. We sat down. He took the security of Anambra, Onitsha in particular, very personal, and today the place is better. This is why I believe that Nigerians should support Peter Obi. He is not a man that will not do what he says. He's a trusted person. I have personally worked with him. That's why I came out to give him my support. I admire your courage, General, ex-General Enenche, for standing up for the truth and for apologizing and for saying honestly that you were only playing by the books and doing what you were told. However, I hope you have learned a lesson. Of course, there are some things that are irreversible. Once done, it's done. The deed is done. However, I hope that many people, young people, and those in your seats, in your shoes right now, are taking a cue from what has just happened to you, a moment in your life that you could possibly affect, the change of a nation. However, it was taken away from you. I really sincerely hope and pray that Nigerians, in future, when the winner has been announced, you will be forgiven and you will be brought back, and you can truly now tell Nigerians what you truly desire and how you can come in to ensure that you will right your wrongs, because it is so important beyond words can describe. Every one of us have got a call duty, and in case you're not aware, there is time for everything, and that's one of those times is now. So arise, wake up from the slumber, and know that every one of us have got a responsibility. Okay, and part of that responsibility is ensuring that we are standing on the side of truth to bring Nigeria out of the present predicament so the nation can sincerely move forward. Most of the things that have happened previously to this time has shown us again and again that Nigeria can only survive when we have men and women, true and sincere people of integrity who really want this nation to change. It starts from you, it starts from me, it starts with us. And so none of us should sit back there and pretend that all is well, not with the current situation that we are faced with. Even if you have your private chopper or jet that moves you and you cannot even stay in the traffic, remember that there is someone out there who is suffering and need not to. In America, in Europe, in other nations of the world, you don't need to know somebody to know somebody to know somebody to be able to get what you need to, what you deserve and what you need to get. That is what we should be bringing our nation into, and not trying to persuade people. Leave us a comment. Bye for now.